This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live.
This portion of Lee Pitts Live is brought to you by Hodges University, celebrating 25 years of educating Southwest Florida.
Welcome back. I'm so thrilled to have Jerry and Mario here because we're going to get a chance to talk about real estate. And every time I move around in Southwest Florida, I'm looking at that real estate and I'm wondering what's going on. And I'm thinking that the real estate market is booming. It's good to get some experts in here. Let's bump you guys in. Start right off with you, Jerry. Is the real estate market booming?
Yes, it is.
Really?
I mean, this is probably one of the best years for Southwest Florida real estate market. There's a lot of buyers coming up into this market from all over the place, from North, from Europe. Our inventory is steady, a little bit on the low side. So there's a big demand actually happening in our market right now.
Now, when I see the name of your company, Weichet, Realtor, on the Gulf, it
Right.
makes me think that you're only dealing with properties that are located along the Gulf. Is that true or false?
That is false.
Okay, good.
But all of our three offices are located along Gulf of Mexico. So that's the reason why, on the Gulf is part of our name.
Mario, is this, right now, would you describe this as the right time for somebody to purchase a house?
Almost definitely.
Why is that?
You got interest rates at their very lows still, and Southwest Florida area is just booming right now, and people love to come to paradise.
Now, if it's the right time for a buyer, could it also still be a good time for the seller as well?
Yes, actually, the selling market right now, properties are almost at their 2005 highs, and in certain markets, and you'll find that people that have been holding off on selling, this is the right time to sell.
Yeah, interesting. What properties are attracting the most attention, Jerry?
I mean, with properties, location, and properties that are priced right, because that's kind of like combination that goes together very well. So we've seen a lot of activity on the properties that are priced right. I mean, we've seen a lot of properties that's been sitting on the market for a long time because they're way overpriced or they don't have as desirable location.
I mean, you guys seem very knowledgeable. I know you're a broker, and what does that mean?
Broker, that means I have extended knowledge about the rules, about the whole business. In any given state that I hold the license, I have a license here in Florida, broker's license. I have a broker's license in New Jersey as well.
And Mario, you're a realtor who
Yes.
works with this broker.
Yes.
Working with an experienced broker like this, what does that do for you in terms of being a realtor?
Well, it gives me an option to have all his knowledge with me and all his resources. So, yeah, definitely.
Now, throughout all of Southwest Florida, Jerry, you guys can have access to every property that's listed, right? If people want to buy a property, they come to your organization, they can still have you to show them that property.
That is correct. I mean, 99% of the properties that are on the market through multiple listing service, we can show it to anyone.
Okay. Now, the foreclosure was real prominent here. There was a lot of foreclosure property on the market for a long period of time. That was making the real estate market sluggish. Do we still have a lot of foreclosures still out there?
Definitely, we're down from the highs of 2009. Just give you an example, back in 2009, my Naples office was doing about 300 to 400 listings a year. Now we're down to about 60 to 70, but it's still, that name foreclosure, REO, brings a lot of interest, brings a lot of traffic, brings bidding wars. I mean, we had a property in Naples just recently that we listed for $180,000. It had over 50 offers with 4 days, and it sold for over $300,000.
Now, throughout this interview, we're seeing your website, your phone number on the screen. We're also seeing photos that are flashing. Is it fair to say that those photos that we're seeing flashing, Mario, those you guys have, those are part of your inventory, right?
Yes, those are active listings that we have in the office. And remember that any questions you have for any properties, just give us a call.
Good. Now, to improve your house to be sold, is it? I mean, if you want to, is it a good time to do some improvements to your house? Does that help it get sold? That kind of type of thing.
Yeah, You always want to make it eye appealing, the house, but you got to remember not to overspend and price yourself out of the market. You got to keep it within the market value.
Jerry, what are some things we can look at just when we're moving around to let us realize that, hey, the market is back? I mean, when we see construction going on, those types of things are signals?
I mean,
or when your property values go up as well?
That is correct. I mean, you know, the tourism, I mean, we're such a specific, I mean, we're the destination area that the traffic, the tourism, if you look on the numbers that Lee County and Collier County has got over the last couple of years, I mean, all those tourists that are coming here and staying in hotels or rent, eventually, if they fall in love with the area just like we did, I mean, they will buy here.
I see. Why do I need a realtor when I can just go online and go to all these different sites? Why would I need a realtor?
Why would you need a realtor? I mean, working with a realtor, it gives you definitely peace of mind that you're dealing with someone. And you want to make sure that you hire somebody that every realtor is not equal. It's like the same way as every doctor is not equal, every lawyer is not equal. So what happens is you want to make sure that you're going to hire a professional that will help you to go through the process. I mean, the process is not just putting an offer on a property. It's not just taking a listing on a property. It's really what we're about, and the difference between us and them is that is about building a relationship.
Okay, when I was selling my house about 15 years ago or so, maybe 10, one of the things the realtor did was kept on telling me, lower the price, lower the price. I'm like, that's all you can do is tell me to lower the price. What should I think? Is that a good thing when I have a realtor just constantly telling me to lower the price? I know you guys are out there trying to get these properties moved, or how should I interpret that? I could think of that myself, lowering the price.
I mean, that's one of the approaches that some realtors will do. They will come in on a listing appointment. They will put a property on the market for whatever you want to put the property on the market for, and that might not be in many cases realistic price for the property. When I come in with my agents, I mean, what we do, we're going to tell you realistic market value of your property. So you would expect to get 95, 97% of that value that we'll give you. So there is no reason between us, you know, going back and forth, reduce the price, reduce the price.
That's why people should get in touch with y'all. What are some things that people should consider when they're choosing a house, Mario?
Lifestyle. Their lifestyle, if it's their time to retire, then they might want to live next to the ocean or have a facility like golfing, tennis, or there might be an investor that might be looking for good returns on their money. That's why you need a realtor, because we'll crunch the numbers, make sure that it'd be profitable for you. And also, you might just want to raise a family, and you want the right schools and be able to raise your family.
Great. Jerry, make the case for Weichet. Why should people use Weichet as their realtor?
We're the largest privately owned real estate company in the U.S. The way I do business, the way I train my agents, there's really nobody in the area that does the same type of service.
Okay. So for all your real estate needs, be sure to get in touch with these gentlemen. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us here on Lee Pitts Live.
Thank you very much.
Let's bump you out again.
Yeah.
As the saying goes on this particular show, for those who say it can't be done, they're usually interrupted by those like Mario and Jerry and all the fine people who associate with this great real estate company who are doing it. We'll be right back.